the biggest jerk I have ever had. Whoa, I didn't ask for that. I stand as far away from me as possible in the back of the room. Well, but nobody, none of the rest of the kids could see them being there, and they were doing it. Recognition. It was a rough year.
Anyway,
No, it's not.
it was an ideal situation compared with what you described.
I did one just junior high, I don't even know.
But I was teaching economics as an honors class in Germany to high school students. And school is complete. First of all, we have cheers.
Okay, seating here.
As soon as they're in high school, that means all the ones who are.
Did. And the sequence of events prior to the clearing of my throat was that I had an excellent meeting at the tail end of the morning with my consigliere, aka David Jager, aka my dad. Followed that with going through 5 local publications and tearing out all the notices for events, happenings, places to set up the psychiatry booth, set up my pop-up shop in the modern parlance, but my modern parlance is a nickel psychiatry booth, so put that on your plate and look at it and have a taste. Pretty sure you'll want to eat more after that first taste, after that first bite. And you know, party. Everyone likes a party. Whatever. Just gonna push that network thing. Continue to try and build out community, because I think that's the whole point of this whole project. I think Limbic City is not a content project. It's a content that supports a community project. I don't know, I'm figuring it out as I go, but that's kind of what's starting to emerge out of the mists, to coalesce from the haze, to shape itself, to take form. I can't make the music play in the car while I'm taping, which is sad. And I'll shed tears, but not too many, because I'll be listening to sweet tunes. Okay, bye. So the thing is, it's about the little things. So you want to make a big change in your life. And the reason that doesn't happen is because you're thinking about this object in your head and your imagination in your mind called your life. But that's not your life. Your life is like, you wake up, you get out of bed, you feel tired, you move, stretch, kinks, you have breakfast, shower, put on clothes, go to multiple places throughout the day, eat more food, talk to people, don't talk to people, go to shops, try and find ways to do this or that or whatever, but also just like there are routines and practicalities and protocols and just a bunch of stuff you got to do, and that's your life. And so if you want to make a big change, you have to make all these little changes. You have to find this way to make all of these little changes, and the little changes slowly over time are what become the big change. So like, I just bought these tacos, and I could tell that the woman behind the counter who was participating with me in that micro relationship while I bought the tacos didn't really speak very much English. And I overcame my slight neurosis about speaking Spanish. It comes from a variety of different perspectives. And I was like, I'm gonna speak Spanish with this woman. And so I spoke Spanish with her. And I pushed it. I pushed it into further territory than it needed to go, that would have been just simply transactional, enough to cover like the necessary qualities of this relationship. And because I pushed it, she started smiling, and I learned some more about Spanish, and she learned some more about English, and we had a nice moment and a nice memory to carry throughout the rest of our day, and to you know, bounce us to the next thing in a good positive mood about having achieved something different, something new, something enjoyable, a connection. It's the little things. And now I'm gonna sit here, which is perfect. It's a bit loud, but it has pretty flowers. And I'm gonna eat these delicious 2 al pastor tacos, which you can tell have been limed and double salsa'd. And I expect them to be, of course, as usual, delicious.
Okay.
To do the ordinary, to do the not anomalous, is insensible. So one way to understand my project is just from a very practical aspect, very logical aspect. If you are an anomaly, then it makes sense to find a work, a career, a practice that is also anomalous in nature.